Anna Duggar, who was sitting calmly, clenched her fingers tightly around her phone before she spoke. When the brightness of the screen was turned on, there was a little amount of light. When Anna swallowed hard and felt her chest tighten under the weight of a choice that had been in the works for years, her sister, who had been looking with worry, said, "Are you sure about this, Anna?" Anna's sister had been watching with concern. "Once you go down this road, there's no turning back," she said in response. "We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to Duggar 24, your destination for all the most recent celebrity news, fashion trends, and other related topics. Don't forget to sign up for our feed." When Anna finally managed to gather her composure, she took a deep breath and then remarked, "I can't continue living like this. I need to go on with my life for the benefit of both myself and the children. On the other hand, no matter how far I go, I am unable to proceed. I feel as though I am caught in a never-ending cycle." Her sister sighed and soothed her. "It's the family, isn't it?" she said as she pulled Anna's hand away from her. "These people are making things more difficult than they should be." Anna nodded, her eyes watering from the sadness that her husband's refusal to grant her petition for divorce had sent shock waves through their traditional neighborhood. He had rejected her plea for divorce. She remained at her husband's side for years, despite the fact that he was imprisoned and had been involved in a number of scandals. Anna finally found the courage to break out after years of experiencing inner agony, being subjected to unrelenting scrutiny, and having a marriage that had long since fallen apart. On the other hand, her request was turned down just as she was ready to flip the page, which added another layer of uncertainty to her future. After learning of Anna's choice, the Duggar family, who are well known for their unyielding dedication to traditional Christian beliefs, reacted in a manner that was predicted. Rumors immediately traveled across their close-knit society, and some members, such as Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, attempted to persuade Anna to rethink her decision. In doing so, they reaffirmed their profound conviction in the sanctity and unbreakability of marriage. After understanding the enormous amount of strain that Anna was under, other people refrained from openly expressing their thoughts, even if they were privately sympathetic. Because of this, Anna's choice to file for divorce was not made on the spur of the moment. Those who are closest to her are aware that she has been fighting against this reality for a considerable amount of time, despite the fact that she was formerly a respected member of the conservative Christian community. The shocking and humiliating disclosures of Josh D's past, in conjunction with his other controversies that received widespread media attention, were directly responsible for his imprisonment. Anna has finally realized that she has reached her breaking point as a result of all that has occurred. In spite of her determination, she is confronted with challenges. As explained by legal professionals, the reluctance of a spouse to participate may cause the processes to be delayed, but it cannot prevent a divorce from occurring. In spite of this, she continued to be at his side, evidently holding out hope for redemption, but it never materialized. Anna is subjected to significant pressure from both her family and society, which raises the issue of why her request was refused, despite the fact that she is facing legal obstacles. An unnamed insider said that the Duggar family may have a significant influence due to the fact that the mother has a large number of children. Because of the emotional and financial connections that link her to the Duggars, Anna is unable to completely separate herself from them despite her best attempts. This is due to the fact that she is involved with them. Her judgments are influenced by the Duggars, which causes her to face challenges that she did not anticipate, and the intricacies of her predicament go far beyond the legal fights that she has previously been through. She has struggled for many years to come to terms with the challenging reality of her marriage and her religious beliefs. The values that she learned from her childhood highlighted the significance of a wife's role in providing support to her husband during challenging times and having faith in the plan that God had for them. Doing away with that deeply ingrained collection of ideas is not an easy feat. Anna is worried about more than just her immediate family. She is also anxious about the adjustment that her children will make to this huge alteration in their environment. Anna has been struggling with the weight of guilt that has been brought on by the expectations that have been put on her by those who are close to her and by the ideals that have been ingrained in her from a young age. Many people have resorted to social media to urge Anna to continue moving ahead and to maintain her strength. After being ruled by other people for a number of years, many people believe that her decision presents her with an opportunity to regain control of her life. Opponents, on the other hand, question why she waited for such a long time and wonder what held her in such a terrible situation for such a long time. At this point, it would seem that the Duggar family is undecided. On the one hand, there are some who are certain that marriage is unbreakable regardless of the circumstances associated with it, while on the other hand, there is a tacit acknowledgement that Anna is deserving of a second chance. At the same time as conflicting viewpoints are dividing the once unified family, tensions are mounting. If Anna continues to battle for independence, despite the fact that she may face greater resistance from her extended family and the judicial system, it is feasible that the rigid beliefs maintained by the Duggar family about marriage and personal liberty may be reconsidered. When Anna is sitting with her sister and thinking about what she should do next, she realizes that her path is about more than simply getting a divorce. It is also about having her identity reclaimed. Her position as Josh Duggar's wife and the devoted mother who remained despite the agony has been the defining characteristic of her for such a significant amount of time. On the other hand, she now has the opportunity to specify who she is in accordance with her own standards. A glimmer of determination, the complexity of the situation, as well as the hardships that are yet to come, is something that she acknowledges with a gleam in her eye. On the other hand, she is experiencing a feeling of sovereignty over her own life for the very first time in a very long time. Despite the fact that everyone is following Anna Duggar's every move, this is not about the public, the Duggar name, or the difficulties that she is working under. Rather, it is about Anna. Not only will her future be determined by what occurs next, but the Duggar family's perspective on marriage will also be shaped by this. Is it possible for her to break free from the belief system that has held her captive for such a long time, or will the weight of expectation prevent her from returning? Everything that occurs is a fact. Once again, the personal life of Anna D. has emerged as a matter of widespread interest and debate. There are reports that indicate that she may have contemplated seeking for divorce from her husband Josh Duggar, who is now doing time in prison. It is shocking to learn that her reported desire for a divorce has allegedly been denied, which raises substantial doubts regarding her future as well as the future of their children. Anna's tale is not yet over, and the decisions she takes right now will have repercussions that will endure for a very long time.